And gentlemen, welcome. We're here in set number 1.
On the side switch, Chad Marcado in the
on the near side of your screen is
tattoos, but awesome facial hair.
Bomgren and Marciniak. On the top of your screen, serving now on the left side of your screen, is Connors and Plummer. The lefty over the top, that's going to find the sand. They have a 1-point advantage. That was our first side switch. We apologize for the delay. You're joining us here on a beautiful Saturday in Clearwater, Florida, the site of the 2021 Open Beach National Championships. Over 70 teams split between the men's and women's divisions, competing for a share of a $30,000 prize. Switch up by Connors. Plummer putting him tight. Connor with the soft roll off the fingers.
Perfect roll shot there off the top of the block. We got 8-8.
Jam back to serve. Right to Bomgren. Bomgren's able to step in, have a pick of the litter. But Connors intercepting for the point.
Big block for point here, 9-8. And he gets a coach's nod of approval there from Chad Marcado. No smile, but one solid head nod down.
I'm pretty sure he just flexes pecs when he's happy.
Chad Marcado, a standout on the PBL team, Florida Wave.
Off the top, pick up by Jam. It has to go, though. Third contact. Picked up by Peter. Peter's trying to go quick to the middle. Dink, but touched by Connors, out of bounds. 9-9.
Great read there by Marciniak. Redirecting, going line after reading cross. 9-9 tied up. Timmy back to serve. So angry. So angry.
You have to appreciate the footwork there by Piotr Marciniak. It's not something that you often see in the beach game. Again, not impossible. You have to get your feet there. You have to go straight up. You have to have a setter that can locate. And that time, instead of taking a swing, he just finds that open court.
Oh, wow. Good play.
That's a pickup. I guess it had to have been touched. It is.
Wow.
Peter off kilter swing.
10-9 here on center. Good read there by Peter. I mean, wow, way to get his body around that, way to turn on it. I couldn't believe he got to that one. He was able to close for an aggressive attack on it, but somehow he twisted and turned. Like, I guess that's how cats land on their feet all the time. I mean, the twisting and convulsing, but Peter just able to get that his torso around. His hips weren't squared over, but he still got his torso around it for a great attack.
Bomgren.
There, but that's going to be just out of bounds. We're switching in the next point. We got 11 serving 9.
Bomgren having played in Wapaka in the men's open, playing, I believe, at least with a relative. I'm taking a shot in the dark there. His brother, Brian. And they finished second in the open division. Now he's here teaming up with Piotr Marciniak.
Also at Pottstown as well, I believe, Kyle. Oh, good. Oh, great pickup. Nice set.
High chop over the top by Marciniak.
We got a technical time here on center court. We got 12 serving 9.
As Dave said, we'll be right back with you after word from our sponsors. We are here in set number 1 at the technical timeout.
More than ever before, I have to work.
Welcome back. Tim Bomgren back to serve, handled by Connors. Jam going high, communicating. Looking for the hands, just missing out of bounds. That's going to bring about a 4-point advantage right now for Marciniak and Bomgren.
Bomgren now serving 13, serving 9.
Dave, this is one of my favorite views of the sport of volleyball. Here on the near side of your screen, you have Connors on the left. You just passed that. Setting the ball was Plummer. Connors' dink finds the sand.
10-13.
Connors back to serve. Connors serve handled by Bomgren. Peter going high to the pin. Bomgren over the top, down the line. Soft roll shot. 14-10.
14-10 here on center. Marciniak now back to serve.
Dave, if you were somebody who's trying to get into the sport of volleyball, you have maybe a beach nearby, but there's no nets up. Do you have what equipment would you go with?
I'd actually go with our sponsor, the Parkinson Net System. I mean, in the great thing about the Parkinson Net System with that sleeve or the full sleeve technology is that it can be put up anywhere, whether it's grass, beach, any platform that you can play volleyball on. It can be utilized there, and it's a great net system. Super easy to set up, super portable, height adjustable for whether it's co-ed, men's, women's, no matter what height you're playing. Parkinson Net Systems, it's a reason it's the official sponsor of the AVP and AVP America.
Marciniak with the block there off the swing of Connors. He'll head back to the service line. Hitting a chopper, but picked up by Plummer. Plummer taking a look, decides not to block.
Down the line, big swing. Eye of the tiger and head of the tiger.
I apologize, we were not able to gather statistics for the earlier part of the set. As far as I've been keeping track, that is actually Plummer's first kill. Connors getting a majority of those first contacts. Going high to Bomgren, giving the team a chance to set up defensively. Going to go down the line, but just out of the reach of Plummer.
Good kill there. Timmy back to serve.
5-point advantage. Bomgren back to serve. The lefty hitting a top spin serve here. This view brought to you by Streamography. The team behind the team.
Set. Whoa, what a block. Big block there from Marciniak. Switching sides here, 17-11.
That's the second block for Marciniak against Connors and about 3 points. Bomgren's heading back to the service line. As I mentioned, Bomgren having a lot of success at Wapaka, finishing second with his brother.
I believe, and I can't remember what place he came in Pottstown, but had a stellar performance both on grass and in sand. Oh.
Picked up by Bomgren. The step back, just finding the net.
Oh, on the stutter step, rock away. Just a touch low for Timmy. Tim Bomgren. Oh. Peter showing the ability to shank if you want to know how.
Marciniak, having competed with Roberto Rodriguez, both at the AVP Next Gold Atlantic City Open and the Gold New Orleans, finishing 9th and 2nd respectively. I believe the two winners of those events were Weber and Evan Corey, if I'm not mistaken, also here competing.
And are you talking in Wapaka? Yes, Wapaka they did win. I believe in Atlantic City it was Chalk and Theo. Oh gosh, what's Theo's last name?
Brunner.
It was,
Is it Brunner?
yes, Theo Brunner. Thank you very much.
Oh, I apologize. I actually thought Weber and
Weber and Corey won in
I thought they were able to win all 3 of their qualifier events. They only took 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
But they came back and won Seaside. That's right. Thank you, Dave. Service error.
They won in New Orleans and Wapaka and Seaside.
I thought they also won Manhattan. They were able to play in Manhattan as a result. They won. That's right. That's right.
It could be. I'm not quite sure, Kyle.
Thanks to avpamerica.com for providing the results for past events and their partners. That is incredible information that Dave and I can utilize on these broadcasts.
Nice
The
job
chop by
on the
JM, second
JM
swing
got
there.
the kill.
And by swing, I mean kill, cutting the leads to 4. I think this is one where you
14,
see
18, JM
you
back
see
to the
Connors
side.
and Plummer, you're kind of wondering, okay, is there this tenacity, the veracity behind their play? And the simple fact is they're just trying to weather the storm right now. Few unforced errors. Connors been blocked twice. You're getting some choppy play from Bomgren and Marciniak. That's a touch. That means that third contact has to go over. Let's see, Bomgren taking a swing, uncontested,
Big swing
just
going
inside the
deep
end line.
down to the 6th spot. 19-14 here on center court.
We're going to take a look at this replay brought to you by CrossNet. That replay. That'll send Bomgren back to serve. Bomgren hitting a slew of those types of swings. He's been able to go soft over the top of the block, so able to utilize a good
What
full
a
swing there.
Right there. Connors gets killed. Connors now serving. Bomgren, I actually thought was the smile he gave after a monster swing, but apparently it's his last name. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, it's a Bomgren. Okay, well done. Didn't know that had a name.
And now it does. Hard cut, picked up by Connors. Plummer putting Connors on the net. Connors going to go down the line, but picked up by Bomgren. Marciniak goes to Bomgren. Bomgren step close.
Nice pickup.
Read
there
by Plummer.
Marciniak.
Plummer's going to try to live to fight another day.
Woo!
Comes away with the
Down
kill.
line. Able to turn and get some great snap on that down angle ball. 16-19 as we switch sides. Women's Open on the outer courts. If you are ready to start, you can start early for your 2 p.m. matches. Once again, Women's Open. If you are ready to go in those outer courts, go ahead and start up. You got it, girlie. Women's Open, or Wopen, if you will. That is a great fucking word. Sorry.
Marciniak able to go underneath the block of Plummer. That brings us to 20-16, set point number 1. We'll have 4 set point opportunities here, but Plummer and Connors passing well, taking good big rips. We'll see if they're able to stave off a couple of set points here in set number 1.
Right, you are. Going with the jump float. Up the block. Great touch.
Off the block
Connors
of
with a
Marciniak and
monster
outside the reach of Bomgren.
Big swing on the outside for Connors. Through the top of the block for the kill.
Connors' 4th kill
17-20.
here. That's set point number 1 staved off. Let's see if they
Jam
can
back
keep
to
it up.
serve.
Nice angle, Bomgren. Short inside, but picked up by JM. JM with the soft chop, not able to clear the net. That brings us 21-17 in favor of Marciniak and Bomgren.
Marciniak and Bomgren.
We'll be back, Dave, after a short message from our sponsors as we resume play here on Championship Court. See you soon.
bottles to the head, McKenna fully pumping. You got me surfing till my eyes all red. Oh, oh, fire in the sky. Oh, oh, give thanks for this life.
I'm training for my 6th Olympics. More than ever before, I have to work hard to stay in shape. I run, I lift, I do yoga. That means sore knees, sore back, sore everything. KT Tape helps me push past the pain.
Used by athletes around the world and at home, just like you. KT Tape relieves the pain of aching muscles and joints. Perform at your best. Easy to apply. Use it for many common injuries. KT Tape. Train longer. Finish stronger.
KT Tape works for me, it'll work for you.
Welcome back. We are moments away from first serve in set number 2. Bomgren and Marciniak taking set number 1 by a score of 21-17. Bomgren will serve first. Connor's swing off the block and out of bounds. That'll send back his teammate, J.M. Plummer, to serve. Going short, Bomgren has to come up, able to step close here, going soft over the top of the block.
Great shot there. Answered right back 1-1 here on center.
Blocked by Marciniak is out of bounds.
Block there. Just barely going out of bounds.
Connors right now with a two swing advantage here in set number 2, able to go off the block and out of bounds. Connors to serve. Picked up again. Nice play by Plummer, able to get the dig twice there. That overpass dig sent Bomgren way off the net. I think there was a moment I thought they might have let that ball go.
And I couldn't believe it. Apparently he just didn't have a gym to go to. That's what he meant by homeless.
Working out's not just good for the body, but for the mind and soul as well. Short, Bomgren brought up. Marciniak putting him top. Over the top, down the line.
Beautiful read there from Tim Bomgren as he gets the kill.
5 kills here in the match, second in set number 2. They trail 3-1. I apologize, 3-2, so 2 serving 3. Handled by Connors. Plummer to the middle. Connors with the shot. Not able to clear the net, though.
Soft shot does not go. We've got 3-3 here on center court.
It's a good idea. They've been able to switch up that shot selection. They were able to score 2 points off the block of Marciniak. That time just trying to go underneath him. Not able to clear the net, though. Plummer with a great pass. Getting up quickly. Able to hit that redirect to the cross court in front of Bomgren. That's Plummer's first kill of the set. That'll bring us to side switch number 1. It is 4-3 here in set number 1. I apologize, set number 2. Connor's able to get a hand on it, but not able to redirect it. Good swing by Bomgren. I think that was maybe just a little bit of a missed time. Might have gone off both hands versus waiting just a teensy bit longer. For Connors, you can just see he's visually upset. He definitely has that one. He's in a good spot. If he continues to do that, I think he's really going to start to put some more pressure on his opponents. Short to Connors, picked up. High chop just to the near middle of the court to the right of Bomgren. Connor's 7th kill of the match.
If you could please report the court 8 because you're playing right now, Katie Horton. Also, I need O'Neill and Anderson reffing. Please and thank you.
Ball handled by Bomgren. Over the top, just out of the reach of Plummer. Running that one down. Bomgren having a lot of success with that high roll over the top of the block. It helps for 2 reasons. One is he has that ability to rotate that upper torso to go hard to the cross court. But since he's left-handed, as long as that ball has traveled over his head to his attacking shoulder, he has a lot of line to work with. Picked up by Bomgren, but it's tight. We're going to have a play at the net. Good hands by Connor. Stays out of the net. Swung. Connor's possibly getting in the way of Plummer, who might have had a great read on that. That'll take a 1-point advantage back to the service line as Bomgren 6 to serving 5.
6 serving 5 here. Tim Bomgren back to serve. Umbrellas. I told them as long as they don't come into the court, they're okay. I just don't know about for if we want Umbrella Village up for broadcast.
Big swing by Connor is able to defeat the defense of Marciniak and Bomgren.
You're good with it, I'm good with it.
That was a fantastic view of that swing from the end line, seeing the angles that are created not only by the set location, but as he attacks the ball, getting his feet there, allowing his shoulder to certainly rotate or keep it to the near side cut.
I think that lady needs the shade, but I don't know why he hasn't lowered the umbrella.
In the middle, over the top, touched by Plummer. Picked up by Connors.
Nice.
Plummer's with the swing outside the antenna. Fantastic pickup and aggressive swing.
Right there, but that's going to be just outside the antenna.
It's a shot that we've seen him hit over and over again. You appreciate that read. I think he had that opportunity to anticipate that was probably the shot that was coming. He hasn't gone hard across.
Honestly, for all the effort, all the hustle, the great scramble play, I wish that antenna was about 18 inches closer to us because I wanted that laser he just fired to be in play. I wanted to see what Peter and Bomgren could be doing with it.
Marciniak's back to serve. Dave, this will bring us to side switch number 2. Sidewinder is initiated. Connors hard to the cross. Bomgren picks up. Bomgren going to have to get his feet there. Just in front. Connors able to block.
Connors with a block for a point.
That is Connors' second block of the match.
6 serving 7?
That should bring us to side switch. 7 all. Bomgren wondering, hey, did he contact that ball before I got there on my side of the net? Officials saying, I didn't see it that way. It looked like you made contact. Then there was an interception for that point. That brings us to side switch number 2.
I have to say, I mean, regardless of what the official call is, I mean, from our vantage point, it's not so much a trap set. It looked like it was in the plane. So I don't think there was a interference with the attacking of the ball, or it's not like he went into the plane or reached over to make that play. It seemed like it was in the plane of field there. Oh.
I am curious to see what they're going to call. What was spectacular about that play was the jump bump.
Don't move. That's right. Secure the area.
While they decide how this play will finalize, let's take a look at the replay. Replay brought to you by Spike Ball. There's a serve down the line. Picked up. There's that jump bump I was referring to by Marciniak. Unfortunately, that ball landing just out of the view of our camera.
Bomgren back at the service line here.
The point is landing in favor of Bomgren and Marciniak. They're at the top of your screen. Plummer and Connors visually distraught. They trail. I apologize. It is tied up 7 apiece. Handled by Plummer, going to the middle. Plummer over the top, out of the reach, nicking the line. Touched by Connors, but out of bounds from the lefty of Bomgren. Connor gets his feet there. Plummer doing the same thing with the knuckle pokey over the top. Beating Marciniak. That is Plummer's 3rd kill here in set number 2. Going high to the middle, takes a quick look. Bomgren able to find that sideline. Bomgren's 5th kill here. Looks like they're putting a lot of pressure on Bomgren simply based on the stats. Peter does not have a kill in set number 2 at this point. Right now, Plummer and Connors are split 3 kills apiece. Bomgren back to serve, hitting that chop short. That's going to pull Plummer off. Connor tries to put him back tight on the net. Intercepted, second contact going over. Out of the reach of Connors to what is the far top right of your screen. That is a play, certainly a design play or a decision made. It wasn't necessarily a hard-driven ball. That was his only reaction that you see in the beach game quite often, especially as people are dug in. Maybe they're close to the net calling a shot, leaving a lot of the court open. And if you can redirect it, you can find yourself on the receiving end of a lot of points. Swung, picked up by Bomgren, has to go over by Peter. Knuckle pokey pass. Plummer tries to put him tight. Connor, maybe with an open hand tip. Thought there would be a blocker there in order to joust. Block does not go up.
And we have 12-9 as we switch sides with a technical timeout.
That brings us to the technical timeout. Right now, Marciniak and Bomgren lead 11-9. We're going to step away from the action for a word from our sponsors.
More than ever before, I have to work hard to stay in shape. I run, I lift, I do yoga. That means sore knees, sore back, sore everything. KT Tape helps me push past the pain.
Used by athletes around the world and at home, just like you. KT Tape relieves the pain of aching muscles and joints. Perform at your best. Easy to apply. Use it for many common injuries. KT Tape. Train longer, finish stronger.
KT tape works for me, it'll work for you.
Yeah. I'm putting your shirt.
Bomgren to serve. We've had 1 point since that technical timeout. Plummer, back-to-back attempt errors. The first one being an error, that one falling for a point. That is his 4th kill in set number 2.
I mean, yeah, it's drawn from the board.
Southpaw over the top of the block of Connors, out of the reach of Plummer.
Don't be like these people. Make sure you report your scores, because we are looking for, I believe, Denny and Adams to report a score, and is it Durish and Houston? If you sound like a Swedish team, please report.
Marciniak back to serve. You had a very unique opportunity here to see the call by Bomgren. I think what they're actually saying is we're going to drop off. Leave it. Do not block. Generally speaking, an open hand is going to be a read, kind of read the palm, if you will. Chopped down the line by Plummer, finding the sand. He's feeling pretty good about that one. The chop over the top by Bomgren, hitting an arsenal of different shot selections. Bomgren back to serve. They lead 15 to 11. Plummer's going to try to put Connor on. Connor's going to take a big Bomgren taking a look, going deep. Picked up by Plummer, though, with a knuckle pokey. Hitting the soft, sweet roll to the far side. Plummer brings his kill selection to 9, or kill total to 9 between sets 1 and 2. They're looking to equalize here in set number 2. They trail currently by 4, 16 to 12. Big swing, but it's coming over. Bomgren chases it down. Going behind, it's going to open up some more court to work with. Able to beat it down the line. Bomgren now collecting his 9th kill in set number 2. That brings him to 12 total.
Marciniak back in service on here. 17-2.
Point to Bomgren and Marciniak. Over the top, picked up by Bomgren. Marciniak puts him on the net. He's going to have an opportunity to take a rip, but picked up by Plummer. Connor's diving set. Big swing by Plummer, uncontested. That was pretty spectacular volleyball, leaving it all on the line. That brings us within 5-18 in favor of Marciniak and Bomgren. Plummer and Connor serving 13-18. The southpaw cross-court chop to the near side of your screen. That is Bomgren's 10th kill here in set number 2. His team leads 19-13. Bomgren heads back to the service line. Plummer and Connor's playing really good defensive volleyball. There's a couple opportunities I think they'd like to have back. They're probably going to be able to watch this video, take some things into the practice court, and really probably find themselves in a lot of really tight matches the way they're playing. Really great shot selection, untimely, unforced error. That's going to bring us to match point number 1. 7 match point opportunities in favor of Bomgren and Marciniak. Bomgren continues to serve, Marciniak at the net. They're the team on the left. The team just out of your view is Plummer and Connors. Connors soft chop finds the sand. Connor's 8th kill of the match, 4th here in set number 2.
I'll kick that one if I need to.
Plummer back to serve. Hitting a high float, but picked up pretty easily by Bomgren. Bomgren on the top of the net, going down the line. A similar shot selection we've seen previously. Just out of the reach of Plummer. That brings us to match in favor of Marciniak and Bomgren. We're going to take a look. This replay brought to you by Spike Ball. Plummer trying to push Bomgren off the net, does so. Marciniak able to put him on the net. As a result of trying to go head up on that attacking shoulder and that play being set have brought him inside, is able to get his feet there, and that ball being on his hitting shoulder, able to find that line just out of the reach of Plummer. Interesting stats, Bomgren with his 11th kill in set number 2. That's a total of 15 kills in the match. Peter Marciniak, no kills in set number 2. All of his kills coming in set number 1. A total of 4. Plummer having 2, 3 in the first set. That brings him to a total of 10. And then Connors with a total of 8, split evenly between sets 1 and 2. Thank you so much for joining us here on court number 1. This is the 2021 Open National Championships presented by the AVP Gold Tour. Please stay tuned for more volleyball. My name is Kyle Holmeyer. We'll see you shortly.
hard to stay in shape. I run, I lift, I do yoga. That means sore knees, sore back, sore everything. KT Tape helps me push past the pain.
Used by athletes around the world and at home, just like you. KT Tape relieves the pain of aching muscles and joints. Perform at your best. Easy to apply. Use it for many common injuries. KT Tape. Train longer, finish stronger.
KT Tape works for me, it'll work for you.
Slippers, no shoes, Hibachi for the cruise, ring bottles to the head, McKenna fully pumping. You got me surfing till my eyes all red.